Okay, I would like to call to order the regular board meeting in the Vallecitos Water District for January 7th, 2026. Before we begin, I would like to announce that members of the public may watch the meeting live online by visiting the district's website and clicking the Watch Live icon. However, they will not be able to participate in the meeting remotely. And could I ask Director Brown to lead us in the pledge?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, roll call. Directors, please indicate your attendance. 4 present and 1 absent. Okay, additions to the agenda. Do we have any additions?
No, sir.
Adoption of agenda for tonight's meeting. May I have a motion to adopt the agenda?
Move to approve. Second.
Been moved by Director Hernandez, seconded by Director Pennick. Please vote. And the vote's unanimous with 1 absent. On the public comment, Kirsten, do we have any public speakers?
We've not received any requests to speak on any non-agenda items.
Thank you. Okay, on to the consent calendar. May I have a motion to approve the consent calendar as presented?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent calendar.
Second.
Okay, a motion by Director Brown, second by Director Pennick. Please vote. And it's unanimous with 1 absent. Okay, moving on to action items. I'll hand this over to our General Manager.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'd like to note that there is a revision, and we're going to be putting the item up on the board, but this is the annual item for basically seating the standing committees and appointments representation for the district. I believe President KERSCHBAUM reached out to the board members, and what you see before you, what's in the packet, is pretty much consistent. The only change, and I'm going to go over the whole item, but the only change was Director KERSCHBAUM removed herself from the alternate of the City of San Marcos General Plan Advisory Committee and placed Director Brown. Director Brown and Director Hernandez are both alternates, with Director Pennick still being the delegate. That's the only change from what was posted on the agenda. But going back up to the top of this, just to go over it, so this current slate does meet our current ordinance, and it does comply with our existing standing committees and existing delegates for outside representation. So as you can see, for the engineering committee, you have, sorry, will you scroll down to the engineering committee for me, for the committees? Or up, sorry, thank you. Director Elsup is chair, Director Hernandez as a member. Finance would be Director Pennick as chair, Director Eltharp as a member. Hillside Property Ad Hoc would remain Director Eltharp and Director Hernandez. The Legislative Legal Affairs Committee would be Director Hernandez as chair, with Director Brown as the member. The Public Awareness, Personnel and Policy Committee would have Director Brown as chair and Director Pennick as a member. No other ad hocs were named. And then as far as appointed representatives, and scroll down for me, please. Yeah, or up, or yeah, thank you. Director KERSCHBAUM would remain the Water Authority delegate. For Aqua JPIA, Director Pennick and Director KERSCHBAUM as the alternate. CASA, Director Eltharp with Director Hernandez and KERSCHBAUM as alternates. ENCINA would remain the same, with Director Hernandez and Director Pennick as delegate and Director Brown as an alternate. I've already mentioned the San Marcos General Plan Advisory, and I believe the San Diego North County Economic Development Council and also U.S. Water Alliance remains the same as was in 2025. With that, this is for board's consideration. My recommendation, if there's any changes since President KERSCHBAUM isn't here, is we table it. But if the slate is acceptable to the board, then please move forward. But it's at the board's pleasure either way.
Okay, thank you. Do we have any public speakers on this agenda?
Thank you, Vice President Elizarth. We've not received any requests to speak on this item.
Thank you. Any questions from the board, comments?
I'm good with it.
Okay. Could I have a motion then to approve the slate of committee and agency representative appointments as set forth by the board president?
Move to approve.
I'll second.
Motion by Director Hernandez, seconded by Director Brown. Please vote. And it's unanimous with one absent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, on to reports. General Manager.
Yeah, just a short one tonight. The board was made aware, I believe, about the main break on Radiance and San Marcos Boulevard. The repair is done and there'll be final cleanup and work. If it's over the general manager's authority amount, the item will be coming back to the board once we have the final billings, and we'll report back for action. There will be work on San Luis Road for sewer cleaning. This will be day work, however, so, and we've notified San Luis Hills and the city, so they're aware of it, but in case you get any questions, we're doing sewer cleaning on San Luis Road. And last but not least, LAFCO has contacted us. They're going to be moving forward with our municipal service review, otherwise known as the MSR. This is something in 2024 they're supposed to do, so they're about 2 years behind the original schedule. Just as a reminder, the MSR is, they try to do it every 5+ years. It's a municipal service review. Basically, LAFCO looks at the work that we're doing, seeing that we are meeting our initial intent and charter. No concerns from staff, but as far as meeting the MSR requirements for the district. However, it does take a lot of staff effort. It will be, and I'll be updating the board as we go through the process. I don't know when it will actually start. We've been contacted already, but we were originally contacted in 2024, so I'm not holding my breath. But once it does happen, we'll start getting survey requests and information, and staff will work towards it and update the board accordingly. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Do you know if the Water Authority MSR has begun yet?
Yeah, the Water Authority MSR draft was supposed to be in by December. I don't know if it actually, by the end of December, I don't know if they actually received it. They've received an initial, what I'd call initial draft, but very rough draft. And a lot of information according to the Water Authority was incorrect. So, and the new draft is supposed to be in by December, but originally it was supposed to be in, I think, in 2024. So I believe that's part of the problem. Everything's a year plus behind. Without knowing what's on LAFCO's plate, it's hard to say when that's going to be done.
Okay, thank you. Next, District Legal Counsel.
No report this evening.
Okay. San Diego County Water Authority.
Yeah, there was no meeting. There's no December meeting.
All right. ENCINA Wastewater Authority.
Our meeting is the 28th of the month, and no report yet.
Okay.
Could I just say that
Sure.
I had a wonderful opportunity to visit the ENCINA Wastewater Authority plant just before the holidays. Oh, sorry. Whoop, oh yeah, there we go. And it was fascinating.
Amazing
And
plant.
it's just incredible what they do, and I learned a lot. I continue to learn a lot, but it was amazing, and I was just very impressed with how amazingly clean and for a wastewater plant, you have all these visions in your mind about what that is, and then you go there and it's just pristine and so thoughtfully laid out. So I really appreciated that opportunity to go there. Yeah,
Good.
thank you.
Great. Any standing committees? No. Directors' reports on meetings, conferences, and seminars attended. Anything? Wow.
Cruising through.
Other business?
Well, wait a minute. I have one other thing. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
I also had another day with Eric and Chris, who took me to all the hidden places of Vallecitos that I had no idea existed. And we drove around and went to the reservoirs and all that. And I can tell you, I kind of felt like a kid, you know, discovering all these places that you drive by every day and you never know what's right behind the street or right around the corner, and how seamlessly everything operates, and you know, there's somebody there and they can tell you all about it. It's very impressive. So I thank you both for that morning.
Thank you.
Now I'll stop.
Okay, other business? No other business? Okay. Director's comments on future agenda items. Director Hernandez.
Yeah, I have a couple. Do we have a date when we're gonna send out the RFP for the Hillside project?
No, as the last ad hoc committee, and actually when I may even brought it to the board to discuss, if you don't recall, we're putting together that survey with the meets and bounds. So we're in the process of getting the survey on board to basically lay out the properties to put into the RFP. But we are working parallel to make sure everything else is done. So when that's done, we'll be ready to hit the ground.
So that's gonna take 30 days?
Probably take about 30 days to get the surveyor on board, and then after that, we'll still have to do the work, so depending on their schedule. I'll go ahead and send out an email to the board with an updated schedule. I don't know it off the top of my head right now, so.
All right, and then the other thing was, at one of our luncheons, we discussed the policy change of overnight stays for rather local events. Has that been implemented, or is it coming?
No, and this is perfect, so if, when we discuss it, if that's something the board is interested in, all I need is direction from a board member with a second, and we could agendize it in a future board meeting.
Well, then I would like to put on the next board meeting that we look at our policy of not allowing us to stay for like the San Diego events. I would like to have that changed so that we could stay there rather than drive back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So I make a motion to put that on the agenda.
I'll second that.
All right, so if you will, we'll go try and get that on the next board meeting. If we have trouble getting on the next board meeting, I'll send out an email to the board, just from a timing standpoint, but we will get it on a board meeting very soon.
All right, very good. Thank you. That's all I have.
Okay, any other comments? Seeing none, we are adjourned.
Wow, that could be a record.
You might have the record.